Hey, it's Ash from Simply Planned AU, and this is the bookkeeping and invoicing spreadsheet for Google Sheets. So in this video, I'm just going to give you a quick run through of what you get with the spreadsheet and what it can do for you and your business. So to start off, we've got the Setup tab, which is just where you're going to set up all of the important stuff for your spreadsheet. So you'll set the year and month that you want to start your spreadsheet. So say we're going to do 1st of Jan this year, and then you can automatically, it will update all of your dates for you to include the 12-month period from that date. You can also set profit goals for both the entire year and also for each month. And you can also set your income and expense categories that you'd like to use. And then in this section, you can outline your products or services and the costs for those different options. If you have more products and services than what's available for the table, for instance, you have a product business with a large variety of products, there is also a version available with a separate products tab and an invoice that has more products per invoice. So this invoice for the basic version includes 6 products or services per invoice, but I also have some other options. If you'd like one of these versions, check out my website or Etsy shop, and I can help you find what you're looking for. And this is the yearly summary tab. So every transaction you enter will be added to the category and the month for that transaction, and it will all calculate for you. So for each category you put down, each month will be calculated automatically, and then same for the expenses. So you don't need to worry about doing all of the calculations. It will all work out for you. If you're calculating tax, the tax collected and tax paid will calculate down here for you and then give you a difference. So if you need to report the amount of tax you pay, you'll have an easy breakdown there. And then you also get your monthly and year-to-date profits down here, so you can see how you're tracking in comparison to your profit goals that you set in your Setup tab, and gives you the amount that you've achieved. There's also a few graphs you can see for your different goals, so like your profit goal, breakdown of your income sources, and then a comparison of income versus expenses for the whole year. Then we have the monthly tab, which is very similar. It just gives you a greater breakdown so that you can delve into your finances a bit more. So you just select the month that you would like to see, and it'll also give you a breakdown of your profit versus the goal, your income and expenses, again a pie chart of your different income sources, and then a bar graph of all of your different expenses. You then have your income and expenses tabs, so they're very similar. You just enter the date, the description, the amount, any tax, and then your net will calculate for you, and then the category that you want to assign to it. So in this one you'll have your income, and then in the expenses you'll have your expenses. In the invoice summary tab, you can just see a breakdown of all of your invoices for the year. You can see the invoice amounts per month, your total number of invoices, the income from those invoices, and then a breakdown of the status of each of those invoices. So this is our invoice tracker tab. This is where you'll enter and manage all of your invoices. So what we've got is you can enter your tax rate up the top here, and that will automatically calculate the tax for you for each of the invoices. So to start an invoice, you just put the invoice number down here, and then you'll select your customer. So there's actually a customer list tab over here, which I'll just open up. So each new customer you can just enter in this tab, and then when you enter your invoices, you just select their name from the drop down list. And all of their details will automatically fill into your invoice template when you go to actually create your invoice. So if we scroll across for a minute, here is where you're going to enter your different products and services. So when you enter your products or services in that Setup tab, the names of all of those will populate down here. So you just select what you would like to invoice. So say I'm going to do product 2, and I'm just doing one of those. It will automatically bring over the price for you and calculate the amount of tax. And once you've popped them in there, the spreadsheet will automatically calculate for you what the total invoice is going to be. Now you'll notice it hasn't actually calculated this yet because I haven't put an invoice number. So I'm just going to write something in this cell, and then you'll see that everything has populated for you. So there's space in this one, as I said, for up to 6 products or services. If you need more, just let me know and I can point you in the right direction for one of the alternative versions. So next we'll look at your invoice template. Now this is totally customizable. I've just set it up as an example using my own business branding, but you can change the colors, you can obviously change your logo, you can change these headings as long as they still relate to the data that they're bringing across. So whatever invoice number you enter in that top box from your invoice tracker will then be creating an invoice in the invoice template. So if I enter 2, it's going to find that new invoice that I've entered, and I haven't selected a customer, so nothing shows up here. It's finding an error, but you'll see here I did enter product 2, and so it brings across my price, number of items, and total, and then everything auto calculates here for me. You can also include your social icons, your websites, and also put links to these as well if you'd like to. So I hope that's been helpful to see a little bit of the spreadsheet in action. If you have any more questions, please feel free to continue looking through some of the other videos or send me a message on Etsy or my website. Thanks for watching.